name's Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. But my office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coy Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore.
What year do you think it is? Are you serious?
Whoever did this to you could have wiped your memory entirely, but they didn't.
I'm a big fan of forgiving and forgetting. Mostly forgetting.
Do you have disturbingly realistic, vivid dreams of another era?
Whatever happened to that big, lovable moron?
If I'd asked you that 2 days ago, you would have punched me in the face.
Maybe I should punch you now. Might jog both our memories.
Nice. Classic Tex Murphy.
I don't know what kind of bastard I turned into.
It's one of the great mysteries. Tesla conducted an experiment and it nearly took out a whole chunk of New York City.
Man has created hell on earth, and the longer man exists, the further he descends from the wisdom and discernment needed to overcome the darkness.
What's the big deal with the Tesla inventions? I mean, there must be some reason they were never made.
Nikola Tesla was a genius.
The FBI just swooped in and confiscated all his papers, and the Tesla cash just disappeared.
This is what Tesla intended.
Can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe because I believed in its code of honor. But even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. Temptations become obsessions. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens.
Mantis, you gotta hold it together.
I can't.
You gotta tell me where the egg is.
I'm trying.
Everything has led to this.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. But my office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coy Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore.
What year do you think it is?
Are you serious?
Whoever did this to you could have wiped your memory entirely, but they didn't.
I'm a big fan of forgiving and forgetting. Mostly forgetting.
Do you have disturbingly realistic, vivid dreams of another era?
Whatever happened to that big, lovable moron?
If I'd asked you that 2 days ago, you would have punched me in the face.
Maybe I should punch you now. Might jog both our memories.
Nice. Classic Tex Murphy.
I don't know what kind of bastard I turned into.
It's one of the great mysteries. Tesla conducted an experiment and it nearly took out a whole chunk of New York City.
Man has created hell on earth, and the longer man exists, the further he descends from the wisdom and discernment needed to overcome the darkness.
So, everything should be working. Yeah, looks like everything is working. Microphone, desktop audio, game. So, welcome back. Let's play even more, maybe the final part of Tesla Fix, a Tex Murphy adventure. Let's see, where did we left off yesterday? We managed to direct some satellites in order to... Or maybe the game will tell us.
After I downloaded the Spirit radio frequencies, it was time for me to leave the Tesla Legacy Society and visit Mantis at the Swamp House to find out the exact location of the Tesla egg.
The Spirit radio frequency, so we can talk to the dead, because we need the head of that woman, because he's the one that knows the phrase to unlock our memory. So, Swarm. Oh, I don't even get to choose. Hey, American E Gang. Guess who finished work super early today? This guy. You need to do it probably American E Gang. Who has 2 thumbs and finished work super early today?
After Tesla, I headed straight back to the Swamp House to talk to Mantis. Now that I had the Spirit radio frequencies, maybe he would disclose the location of the Tesla egg.
Oh yeah, all important.
Oh. Here, take the instruction. Only one way to destroy the coil. Use the power against itself. You must take the egg there. One frequency market found it. You have to do it now. I'm losing control. Oh. Spirit radio resonance will split the coil in pieces.
Mantis, you gotta hold it together.
I can't.
You gotta tell me where the egg is.
The egg is at Court Tower. Court Tower. Just do me a favor. You tell Slade to meet you there. Because he's gonna pay for what he's done to me. I'm gonna kill him. Just have him meet me.
Mantis gives me instructions and hands me a Geiger counter, which he says will help reveal the location of the egg at Coit Tower.
Well, we are off to Coit Tower. You only have one thumb?
Was hidden at Coit Tower. We better find him before someone else does.
You can do parkour with only one thumb? Well, I guess if you... No, you need to get... Whoa, that's impressive. Well, then your joke should be who has one thumb. Wow. Well. One thumb parkour. Impressive. Okay. What did the guy say? I don't care. So yeah, we should meet at Coit Tower. Did we get all the Mike and Ike's comic? Probably. Oh, we're actually close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 comic left. That's okay. I'm not real concerned for them. Of course, yeah. So, radio frequency. We wanna talk to a girl, talk to the woman's head. She's dead. Coil Tower. I have that as a location, right? Right. Yeah, Coil Tower. Oh yeah, and then we had the Geiger Tower to show us the location of the egg.
They're shipping containers. It's nearly impossible to lift the lids on these without anti-gravity lifts. Maybe I can find a set around here.
My guess is the egg is in this container.
Shipping containers. It's nearly impossible to lift the lids on these without anti-gravity lifts. Maybe I can find a set around here.
Okay, let's find some anti-gravity lifts then. Ah, I knew parkour with one thumb. Thumb is important. You're weird like that. It's okay. Yeah. Well, your catchphrase from now on is, who has 2 thumbs and a weird sense of humor, but did his work super early? This guy. Anyways. So, let's try to find some...
It's a pair of anti-gravity lifters.
Woohoo! Anti-gravity lifters. Gonna get the Tesla egg, because the Tesla egg is important, has a lot of power that we can use.
I took the elevator to the top and waited for Slade, according to Mantis' instructions.
I couldn't do that. That was way too important. You need to do it. Okay.
Hello, mate.
Oh, it is an actual
What you got there?
The stuff bad dreams are made of.
Looks like the Tesla egg.
Have you ever seen it?
Well, this is like the worst designed doorstop ever.
Oh, I beg to differ. It's like a little piece of plutonium in an atomic bomb. You know the effects it had on you? Dreams? Visions of Donnelly? Apparently that's just a hint of what it's capable of.
What?
Come on, Slade. You're not buying into this crap, are you?
Big action fight scene coming up.
I don't think it'll work. But the translator
Bet
does.
it's gonna be
And
epic.
he's promised us a big payout for this egg. And if one person's willing to pay that kind of money,
guess it's not gonna be hammy at all.
To pay more.
Oi.
So let's have it, partner.
I'm guessing nothing really matters, but no, you cannot have the egg.
You know, you really do seem like a solid business associate. But I think this deal is gonna go out the window.
No, why'd you go and do that?
I want to see if it's smashed on the pavement.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Oh dear.
Hey, Slade! Come and join the party! It's a killer!
What is this? What is going on? Did they fall straight into hell? Huh. I guess you can make a wrong decision.
What you got there?
The stuff bad dreams are made of.
Looks like
well, I'm happy I chose that one. That
was like the worst designed doorstop ever.
Oh, I beg to differ. It's like a little piece of plutonium in an atomic bomb. You know the effects it had on you? Dreams? Visions of Donnelly? Apparently that's just a hint of what it's capable of.
Come on, Slade. You're not buying into this crap, are you?
Between you and me, I don't think it'll work. But the translator does. And he's promised us a big payout for this egg. And if one person's willing to pay that kind of money, there's usually others willing to pay more.
Apparently we can choose wrong. So
let's have it, partner.
But yeah, I guess what you're the happiest right now is because you got a good sandwich, because you love sandwich, and you got your party fedora of stylishness, or you got some kind of gaming setup coming on, or Patrick's Day. That's in 2 days. I guess it is. I haven't been keeping attention. On 2 days. Oh, that's Saturday. St. Patrick's Day on a Saturday. How convenient. I remember, I think it was Thursday once. That was a bit inconvenient. But Saturday, no, that's a convenient day. So you're gonna get, we're gonna get all shit face. Oi, mate. Gonna get all bloim. Nah. Well, I don't know. I have like a full program this weekend. I don't know. Maybe we should just take one for. Yeah, I don't know. But it's interesting that we can choose wrong in an adventure game. I mean, it was an interesting that. Okay, so we're gonna give him the egg then. If we're not gonna fall to limbo. They can fall. Oh. Well. Okay. Talk about taking it out of his cold dead hand. Or over his dead body. Yeah, it's nice that it's a Saturday. That means you can go all out.
Manda's finally got his revenge. And Slade got what he deserved.
Lick the Blarney Stone, or what it is you guys do. Follow the leprechaun to the end of the rainbow. Okay? Oh. They died. So I guess I should go to the oh, not here. The map. To the swamp house then. They seem to be closed off. Well, I can go to the Ritz Hotel then. Oh boy, you won't believe what happened.
You know, it used to really piss me off, the way you'd always come around asking your questions, but now that you're paying me for it, I really don't mind.
Oh no, we we didn't kill anyone. They took care of that themselves. Okay, well, he has nothing to add. Let's try our friend at 3 cards and midnight.
Hey, Tex, how you doing?
You're way too old to be acting that young, aren't you? I don't know. Okay, nothing to talk to you about, apparently. I guess we can try the pawn shop.
Hello, Murphy. How goes the investigation?
Well, 2 dead bodies and counting, so I don't know if that's good or bad.
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions?
It's sort of the way this game is. Oh, let's meet Superfan. Hey, Superfan, you want to grill 2 bodies?
Of all the face-melting food joints in all the towns, in all the world, you walk into mine.
Yeah, that I did. Well. Mutant body.
Whatever you need, Mike. Just ask.
Well, I need to dispose of 2 bodies. That's the first time in this game we've been around bodies and the police haven't shown up, like, immediately. Remember to always look across the street. Look both ways.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
You have no idea. I guess that's why you're asking. Okay. What do you? Well, find the test lake. Don't I have it? Oh. Oh, I have to get back. Oh yeah, it was the whole tower thing. It was the. Well, I have to actually use the damn thing. We have the fastest elevator in the world. And then it just lands. Has acceleration like you can't believe it. Sound like an alien toddler. Want the midget in the chair in the barbecue? Yeah, he has that kind of voice. Or who are you thinking about? Or do they prefer to be called little people? I don't know. I was calling him a super fan. He was a super fan. Okay. Not a whole lot to interact with here. Well, maybe we should. I have the Tesla egg, right?
The oscilloscopes on the Spirit radio each need to have both the frequency and amplitude adjusted. The lines will start white and then turn yellow once the amplitude or frequency is correct. Once the desired frequency is achieved, the line will turn blue and the operator can move on to the next oscilloscope. There are 3 stages to the Spirit radio. Once complete, the operator will be able to make contact with the dead.
Cool. But, well, save me hint system. I thought it did that. Okay, well, what's that? Okay, destroy the mortal coil. Find this lake. Walk into Texas office. Okay. We can do that.
Murphy.
Oh God. Ow. Oh yeah, the guy dressed like the fireman. Yeah, he's he has that weird voice. Well, cheers for good health and medication. Apocalypse Pow, was that the title? Oh, okay, fun.
I lay in a semi-conscious state, hearing fragments of conversation between Dalton and some other guy. I'm transported to a location in New Mexico where underground nuclear testing experiments were carried out in the 1950s. I remember a map where all the Titan reactors around the world were linked together to one location, the launch pad of the immortal coil. Time to play up my last hand.
Ooh. That's some dramatic music for a not so dramatic scene. J.T. Donald. Hello.
Do you have to sneak up on people all the time?
Yes.
You see that rather large, old-fashioned looking piece of equipment? That was your home for a very long time.
Is this the part where you're gonna tell me like I was dead for 7 years?
And you have the egg. Wonderful. I must confess, I'm surprised to see you. Dalton and Slade were convinced you'd never bring the egg here voluntarily.
Voluntarily? How's that voluntarily?
I want my memory back. This is the only way.
Still, unlike me, they knew you way back when they used words like idealist, naive,
dartboard, punching bag.
I've always been an idealist myself. But I find it's the pragmatists like Dalton and Slade who get things done. Without Dalton, I wouldn't be here. And Dalton wouldn't have had the opportunities he did if Slade hadn't helped him rise through the ranks of Gideon Enterprises.
And Slade wouldn't be here if I hadn't returned the favor and got him out of prison.
And yet it was the naive idealist who found the egg.
There's so much more to you than that, Tex. Surely by now you know that you were J.T. Donnelly. Protector, hired gun and confidant of Nikola Tesla?
I knew my birth certificate must have been off.
You don't believe me?
Would you?
But how do you explain your visions of Donnelly's life?
Well, I think it's the Tesla egg. Donnelly hid it in the wall of the apartment. I didn't even start having the dreams until I moved in.
The spirit radio allows us to communicate with the dead, not the egg. The egg merely amplifies it.
Yeah? Well, I had a radio. I mean, there are other explanations, but I got to admit they all sound insane to me.
Let's see.
And yet you can't deny the visions. The egg may have had an effect on your subconscious, your spiritual DNA. But you weren't receiving messages, you were remembering. Everything has led to this. A reunion
That's
of
a penis.
consciousness. But not just for you, for us all.
That's a giant phallus
is
tower.
What Tesla intended. His death ray, the spirit radio, the Tesla egg, all brought together to create a celestial conduit, the immortal coil, that will redeem and purify this depraved planet and create a literal heaven on earth. True immortality, timelessness. No sickness, death, or pain. All needs met and achieved through the genius of Tesla!
He really rises to the occasion.
Tex, if you would be so kind as to step out there and place the egg.
In the,
Where's Slade?
No idea.
In the huge rod. The ding-dong tower. Yeah, that's a... Oh, you can see when he's walking in place. I mean, give the man a treadmill or something. But we got a long way to go to the slightly penis-shaped tower. Oh, it seems safe. Okay, let's see if we can get the right frequency.
Tex, you have come here seeking answers through the spirit radio. Please do so. But you'll only have a few minutes. Then none of the answers will matter because the world will be reborn.
Okay.
Margaret! Margaret Leonard, can you hear me?
I thought I had to do that. Okay, well, you do your game.
Oh, it's so cold. So dark and so empty. Is there someone there? I feel a presence.
It's me, Tex Murphy. I'm trying to contact you through the spirit radio. You got to help me, Margaret.
I can hear you, but you sound so far away. Tex? Tex? I can't see anything, but I can hear you. I have no sensation. It's as though I'm floating in a void.
Well, as long as you don't feel decapitated.
Where am I?
Oh, you're dead. You're in the loading screen. Oh, okay, I have to do it. Okay. Oh, yeah, turn yellow, and then I had to... Oh, there it is. And that one is... yellow. Blue. Okay. Nope. Nope. There's one. Nope. Nope. Okay. Hello. Nope. Second one. Yeah, would you calm down? Yeah, no need for the panic alarm, I fixed it. Oh, cake? No, cake, that's good. Well, we made contact with Margaret, and I found the frequency, so I hope now we can get
Margaret, I need your help. Focus on the sound of my voice. I've got to ask you some questions. Why did you erase my memory?
I had to protect my daughter. You knew what happened to her, and I couldn't trust you. Not the man you'd become.
What's my connection with Donnelly? Is that me?
You are who you want to be, Tex.
Oh, that's...
When I used the transducer on you, it restored you to whom you were. Don't go back.
Tell me how to get my memory back.
I can't do that, Tex. You are the sum of your memories.
Oh, it's like a
I
face.
took things from you. Repressing your dark memories was my way of atoning for what I did.
How do I destroy the immortal coil?
Find the frequency. The one I found. The one Tesla found before me. It will destroy itself. There'll be no way they can stop it this time.
I need the phrase to get back my memories. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, that was already yellow. Right. Red. Is it red we want? Yellow. Is it? There it is. Okay. Next one. Yellow. Red. We'll go back to the first one because apparently that won't stay red. There we go. Third one. Oh, come on. Yellow. Yellow. Oh, come on. Kaboom. That was pretty sure. Bye bye world.
I see you're back again. This is getting old, Murphy. Now, go back and try not to get yourself killed again.
Well, it's not me that installed a freaking time limit on this. Okay, second one. Controls aren't easy. Oh, chillax. There, I got it. Heavy. Stress the game. Well, the year is supposed to be 2050, so I don't know what they had for fun ever since. Here we go again. More power to the mushroom tower. He's one of the cool types that wear sunglasses at night.
Tex, get out!
Still need the memory restoring face. What a leisurely face. No, I guess I can't restore. What? Why don't you have the controls of
Charles, come back to me! Charles, oh, come back to me! Charles!
What is this? Oh, that acting. What? Be careful. What? Oh, you're gonna get hit by the... Oh, you're gonna get knocked over by the... Okay. Made it. Is that the end? Oh no, it's just a fancy. Okay, I guess this must be the final chapter then. Oh yeah, I guess the acting and the effects quality is like
I take a long elevator ride to the surface and make a few calls to get some help. It's a pretty good time to reflect on all that's happened. It's obvious to me that Margaret injected me for a reason. She knew the man I'd become over the last 7 years had become too treacherous to trust anymore, and she was right. Okay. That night of the injection, I must have made a deal with the devil to betray her and Mason, and the 50 G's were my 30 pieces of silver. Margaret knew instinctively I was going to betray them, and that's why she broke away earlier. But I think she also knew that the man I was 7 years ago would do the right thing and try to stop the translator. That's why she only erased my memory for the last 7 years. I guess each of us had sins we needed to atone for.
Oh, that's
now
deep.
I've got to find out how all of this is going to play out.
Deep shit. Police inspector.
Danwich, what are you doing here?
I put a tracking app on your smart Alex when you let me download that video of Bowers.
Serves me right for trusting a cop. You've been tailing me ever since?
No. I wanted to trust you, I really did. But you're a suspect in some unsolved cases, and I thought, possibly and quite likely, you'd go back to your old MO at some point. Tex Murphy, you're under arrest.
You're arresting me? For what?
For the murder of Jim Slade and another as yet unidentified male.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
The bodies were thrown from Coit Tower, and we have witnesses that saw you leave the scene immediately after.
Now that I can explain.
I understand Slade was a very bad man, and probably deserved it. But I told you before, I won't tolerate vigilantism.
You can put those handcuffs away.
I don't know who you are, but I advise you not to get involved.
I said put those handcuffs away, or you'll be wearing a set of your own. This is military property. You're out of your jurisdiction, Lieutenant. National Surveillance Agency will take it from here.
I'm gonna need to see more than a badge and take your word for it.
I am giving you one chance to walk away. It's all gonna go down the same no matter what you do. But if you don't want your career completely and utterly destroyed, I'd walk away.
What? I have 2 unsolved murders on my hands. I'm supposed to walk away from that?
I'd suggest rounding up the usual suspects.
What military has that kind of uniform? Oh yes, she was a spy. That's a spy uniform.
It might be a good idea for you to disappear from Chandler Avenue for a while. The White Guard is meeting next week. I could be induced to arrange a passage.
Well, I could use a trip.
They have very deep pockets. Enough to cover our expenses.
Okay.
Our expenses?
Uh-huh.
Ariel, I believe this is the beginning of a completely unhealthy relationship.
Perhaps.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could just explain the 2 murders. You didn't have to do it like that. 10 months? Okay.
Maybe it's not a perfect world, but it's the best I've got. I might have been somebody else over the past 7 years, but I'm ready to leave that behind me. I've been given a second chance, and I intend to make the most of it. I sense this is just the beginning of something bigger, and what comes next may not be easy. But then again, what is?
That was the end of Tesla Effect, Tex Murphy Adventure. Cool. Well. Matt Van Ron, I might need to look that guy up. Just to know if he'd done any other effects work, because the effects supervisor, there were so many sloppy mistakes. But yeah, I guess that's part of the job. But there they are. Okay, well, that ended early. Don't worry, I have a plan. Yeah, let's just see. That was that's some upbeat music right there. Junior producers. What's with all these producers? Where's the full motion video? Okay, could be interesting to look up these people and see if they do any professional work. VFX artists. Maybe it was a sort of free job. I don't know. Pro bono. They got like 600,000, I think, for from Kickstarter. I don't know. I think you could do a better job for 600,000. I don't know how. At least you could fix out some sloppy errors. Yeah, well, they like to end on narration. But apparently there's another game in the making, in the works, so yeah. I don't know if that ending was affected on some of the choices. We could go back to the other girl. I don't know. Yeah. There's Test Epic, Tex Murphy Adventure. Hope you enjoyed it. There's 4 other endings. Hey, more game music. Yeah, I guess there is, compared to like what girl you went with. Ah, leather outfit. Yeah, I don't. Yes, there is. Well, then that'll be interesting. 4 endings. If they're gonna do like all of them are canons or just one of them is canon for the next 3. Full motion video shot on a Canon C100. Nice to know. Oh, that's the problem. You use Studio Max. I use mine. Oh, very good. It's shot in Utah. Interesting. No animals were harmed. Oh, okay. Cool. Big Finnish game. Wonder if it's made in Finland or is that just the What? Here's some news.
We interrupt your programming here at New San Francisco Voice Channel 6 for an urgent bulletin. A tragedy in our fair metropolis today as all 3 members of the Knights Templar without a K have been found murdered in the sewers near Telegraph Hill.
Oh dear.
The images we're about to show are graphic and may be upsetting to some viewers. This trio of self-proclaimed superheroes have, according to their blogs, been protecting our city from the forces of darkness, and indeed, violent crime is down almost 0.5%. Putting our crime rate only slightly higher than Syria. Recent tweets from the victims describe battles against an invading army of Morlocks, the fictional characters from H.G. Wells' Time Machine. When asked to comment on the slain Crusaders, one police officer at the scene said, quote, "Hell, they probably killed each other on accident." So while we may not have witnessed the gallant exploits of these stealthy vigilantes, or even once experienced the terror and destruction of demon spawn, it is with a heavy heart that we here at the New San Francisco Voice say to the Knights Templar without a K, thank you. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
That's someone's Python. Knights Templar without a K. That's the Knights who say me. Me all over. Gotta appreciate some trash. Extra special thanks. Guess these must be the backers. And you cannot be a backer without being called Michael, apparently. That's a lot of Michael. Wonder if there's any Tims. There's hardly any Tims. Okay, you must be from Sweden. Then you have AK Level 1980s Metal Forever. Oh, some people have some of the coolest Kickstarter names ever. Well, AB, gotta watch out for T. Here comes OP, there any Tims? Patrick, Paul, a lot of James. 2 people called Pedro. Per, might be a Danish guy. Per Christian. Peter. QRS. Oh, we gotta go all through the R's. R. Then we have Joe, some Brian. Wow, this is going on there. R.O. as in Robert, Robin, Waku. Rodrigo, Roger, Roland, Ryan, Joseph, Christopher, Josh, Sammy, Sarah, Scott, Colin, Karen, Sebastian, Daniel. There were lots of people. Well, I hope they're satisfied with the game they supported. At least it made it out. That's good news. There were a lot of backers for Mighty Number 9. They might be a bit disappointed. Yeah, they killed each other by accident. Oh, here we are. T's. There are any Tims? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, look at all them. 6, 6, and 7. Tim L, Tim Nolan, Tim Ward. Team Peter, Team Smith, Tim Stair. Timo. Timothy. Yes, okay. Eric and Matt. Oh. As I said, I hope they're all happy with. They must be Tex Murphy fans, and I hope they're happy with the game they got. At least it made it out. If you have some, sadly, have some stories from games that doesn't make it out of Kickstarter. Yeah. War. Oh no, I used a lot of hints. I'm probably way down. Yeah. I'm stupid like that. Spade in... Okay. Okay. So. That was a bit of a short gaming session. We can't have that. So, I have a plan. I'll be back in 15 minutes. I'll turn off this stream just so that YouTube, you know, will treat this as one separate stream. So we can have Tex Murphy in one, all collected in one playlist. And then I'll start up another stream. I have another game that's, I think is about, I can't remember the name of it. Yes, it's called The Northwood Suite. I think it's a very story-driven game. And it's only about 2 hours. So I think that's perfect because right now we've just been catching up for 51 minutes. So that's a bit of a short. So I'm just gonna do a little outro of this, end this, and then I'll be back in 15 minutes with another game. And then we can play that for the rest of this evening's play session. But to finish this off, that was Technical Effects, a Tex Murphy adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, and I'll be back later, and if you're not back later, I'll be back tomorrow. So, yeah, that was about it. I'm still not quite good at these outros, but yeah, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all at a later stream. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Anyways, so bye.